Hi guys, this is a new moon, new year reading for Aries. The new moon will occur on the 28th of March 2017, and it's going to be the most important new moon for you because it's both your sun and moon in Aries. Every new moon comes with a whole host of new vibrant energy which we can either use or ignore as we want to. I would suggest that we use that, and it can come through in many different forms. It can be new opportunities, new ideas, new people, new jobs. So where those opportunities are, you really should use the energy to take them forward, especially because it's in Aries and you are in Aries. It's really important that you drive forward and take action on certainly anything that's been hanging around for a while as a latent idea. This would be a great time to really put it into action. It's a great time to go out. You'll almost certainly meet new people coming in. You might just chat to them for half an hour, or they may be around for months, but it really does help change our thinking, when we have new people and new ideas and different conversations going on. So certainly try and get out and about. I'm sure you will celebrate your birthday anyway, but go out on an extra day on the new moon as well, or that weekend. The influence will last for about 4 or 5 days, so you'll just catch the weekend of the 31st. For your year ahead, I'm going to start off with love and romance because it's been so interesting for Aries. They've had Venus in their sign going retrograde all through March, and that's really been making them focus on themselves in relationships and really working out what they want. Certainly able to speak their mind about what they feel that they need. There's been some breakups as well, and some of those might have occurred around the eclipses in September, because this focus on relationship has really been going on since sort of September to October this year. So that might have felt quite stressful, but you've certainly been able to put a lot of thinking about what you really do need. So that should be settling down now, and certainly by the 28th of April when Venus goes direct. If you are single, then that's a fantastic time to meet someone between sort of end of April, early June, when Venus is in your sign. You're all looking great anyway, with Venus being in your sign forever, so that's very good for you. Also around that time, if you're in a long-term relationship or an existing relationship, a lot of these issues that have come up, that have been talked about, and the changes that you need to put in place, you might find that you want to do that around end of April, beginning of June. Despite all this shaking up and breaking up and drama that's been going on in your relationships, it is actually a really good year for you for relationships. It's like you just have to get everything sorted out before it can start moving forwards in the best possible way. So it's a great year. It's a great year to get married. It's a great year to meet someone to get married to in the future. All long-term partnerships look really good moving forward. So I think most of that stressful time with all that sorting out that you've done is almost past. So you are still in it a little bit until end of April, really. Another focus for Aries, I think, this year is self-development. I think that's already started, and I had noticed that a lot of my Aries friends have just really been doing amazing things with weight loss and spiritual development, really overcoming really long-standing addictions. They really have been fantastic in just really looking at themselves and making a commitment to make changes for their own improvement. And I think that is because there's just been so much planetary activity in Aries, and Aries being the sign of yourself, that it really has enabled them to rise to the challenge of where they really want to make self-improvement. And I think that will carry on because those planetary influences are continuing. So where you have done that, that's absolutely fantastic, and I think you will carry on for at least a few months with those. So that's filled with admiration for you for all of that. I don't think I've done any self-improvement this year myself. In terms of money, really good time right now actually to make financial and work choices because you've got Mars in Taurus. So that's really helpful, steadying influence. Aries love a risk, and the higher the odds, the better. But I think it doesn't always work out so well for you. So this month you've got a little bit of Taurian influence there with your ruler being in Taurus, and that'll help you make some more sensible long-term decisions. So if you do have to make financial decisions and work decisions, that this time would be quite a great time to do that. Challenges for this year, it's quite interesting because I think they'll likely come from Saturn in Sagittarius. So it might be around travel. But what Saturn normally does to us, it normally gives us such a fantastic opportunity that we can't miss it. But with that, there's some challenges that we have to overcome. I think because it's in Sagittarius and it's also a fire sign, they shouldn't be too horrible. They should be like good opportunities that are difficult to manage. I think the issue will be around, because you've got this focus on relationships, that this will put some pressure on your close partnerships. So that could be like, if you're single, you might meet someone completely fantastically perfect for you, but geographically they're not very close. It could be that if you get a great work offer or a business opportunity, or even just a really good opportunity to travel for pleasure that you don't really want to miss out on, that might cause some problems in your close partnerships. I would suggest with Saturn, it always promises like really good long-term benefits, so it's worth digging deep and overcoming them. And at the moment, Aries is just so strong. You've really got everything you need to manage that. Okay, so I've pulled some cards on love, money and self-development because I think these are your main focus for this year. Love has come up, Temperance. It's a lovely card, and I think that really talks to us about anyone you meet or anyone that you are in a close partnership with at the moment. You'll really be able to develop a strong spiritual and emotional connection with. So that's really lovely for long-term partnerships, because that's so important. That really does keep us together, just two people really being spiritually attuned. So that's wonderful. For money, you've got the Knight of Swords, and this is saying that, you know, just how driven you are. You really will be going for things this year. And I think because you are so strong, you know it, and it is the time. It is the time to do what you need to do, I think, in business, work and finances, and nothing can stop you. Fantastic. Self-development, Three of Coins. This is quite interesting because I think you have really done a lot already on the areas that you want to improve on for yourself. And this talks about building on a really good foundation. So I think you will. It's almost like you've done the worst of it. You started it, but this really shows that you will really carry on with that and maybe learn a bit more about the area where you've really decided to grow. And you might do some additional training or something like that as well. So I think it looks like a pretty good year for you. I really hope that's the case. Have a fantastic birthday, and thanks so much for listening.